This is Schonbrunne Palace in Vienna, built in Habsburg dynasty. The House of Habsburg ruled Austria for 6 centuries, leaving an enduring legacy. The Schonbrunne Palace was the summer residence of the Habsburg family. In 1569, Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian II purchased a large floodplain of the Vienna River beneath the 60-meter-high hill in a place called Meidling, located in the southwest of Vienna. Maximilian II intended to use the area as his hunting ground. There had been a small hunting lodge built by the previous owner on the land. Since then, the hunting lodge has undergone a series of modifications and expansions under several generations of Austrian monarchs. Especially in the 18th century, Empress Maria Theresa ordered extensive renovations and expansions to the palace between 1742 and the late 1770s, making it a formal summer residence for the imperial family. By the time, it became one of the most magnificent imperial palaces in Europe. Its 1,440 rooms accommodated all the family members of the Habsburg and the personnel. The name Schonbrunne, meaning beautiful spring in English, originated in a beautiful fountain at the foot of the hill. Currently, it's the famous Neptune Fountain. The palace was designed in Rococo style, which is a variant of a high Baroque, characterized by elegant and flowing architectural features, giving an impression of lightness. The palace was painted with a mixture of lime with green iron and sulfate. Over time, rain and oxidation made the palace appear yellow, known as a Schonbrunne yellow or Habsburg yellow, a trademark of almost all state buildings of Austria. Within the walls of the palace, the court life was jubilant. Although the building was designed for the formal life at the court, the constantly increasing family size injected boisterous young life into the palace. Even if the room layout followed the rules of the strict court etiquette, Maria Theresa generally allowed a much less formal atmosphere in the Schonbrunne than in the Hofburg. Her court was the center of social and cultural life. In addition to the lavish celebrations, there were numerous special events, such as music performances held in Schonbrunne Palace. In 1762, Maria Theresa invited the then 6-year-old Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart to the palace to play piano and violin for her. At the end of his performance, the child prodigy climbed onto the emperor's knee and gave her a kiss. In the center of the palace lies the Grand Gallery. This ceremonial hall, more than 43 meters long and 10 meters wide, is one of the world's most outstanding examples of interior design in the Rococo style. It's the architectural centerpiece of the palace. Its decor glorifies the Habsburg rule under Maria Theresa. The ceiling decoration consists of 3 frescoes by the Italian painter Gregorio Guglielmi. Enthroned at the center of the middle fresco are Maria Theresa as ruler of the Habsburg monarchy and her husband Franz Stephen as the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. They are surrounded by the personified virtues of a ruler: wisdom, power, and justice. Art, science, economic achievement, military prowess, agricultural abundance are symbolically represented in the various parts of the frescoes. The Grand Gallery is regarded as the heart of Schonbrunne's Baroque majesty. Designed as a venue for state occasions, balls, dinners, receptions, and similar occasions were generally held in the Grand Gallery. It didn't lose its importance after the end of monarchy in 1918. In 1961, at the height of the Cold War, U.S. President John F. Kennedy and the Soviet head of state Nikita Khrushchev met for talks in this room. The Habsburg imperial dynasty ruled Austria for 640 years. No ruling family produced more emperors, kings, and other aristocrat figures than the House of Habsburg. During their reign, the Habsburg family promoted the fine arts, assembled the famous collections, and made their metropolis on the Danube into a world-class center of art and culture. Many of Europe's cultural achievements today can be traced back to Schonbrunne Palace.